Most people use AI to get a generic list of tourist traps. Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Gemini to build a weekend itinerary that checks real flight prices, pins locations on a map that you can actually track, and finds hidden gems based on your specific vibe, all in a few minutes. We're using Google Gemini because of the extensions to Google Maps and flights that it has. Go to Settings in the bottom left corner and select Apps, and make sure that you toggle on the Google Maps and Google Flights add-on if it shows up in this list. As of now, it is built into the system, so you don't need to worry about that. These are crucial because without them, the AI is just guessing, but with them enabled, it becomes a travel agent. Let's begin the process of creating our prompt. To do that, we'll go to the top left and start a new chat. Most people fail because they type in something like "plan a weekend in Chicago." This just gives us a generic list of ideas that aren't tailored to our needs. Instead, use this. Your prompt structure should include context, plus constraints, plus vibe. So here is the prompt we're using. I am planning a weekend trip to Paris for these dates, and these are some of the things I like, so museums and historical sites, but I hate crowded places. So these are the constraints, and the budget is, for example, £2,000, and I'm asking it to check for flights from London Heathrow Airport and to find me a hotel near the city center, and then to build a 2-day itinerary that is relaxed and not rushed. Now look at this. Because of the extensions, it isn't just making up prices. It's pulling real flights from Google Flights, and you can click on these chips to book immediately. It also suggests hotels with current nightly rates. After picking our preferred flight and hotel, we can tell it to lock that in and to refine the daily itinerary based on that location. You might get this pop-up prompting you to connect to Google Workspace. If you do get this, then just click on Connect. As you can see, it's now logged this trip into my Google Calendar. And scrolling down, I could also see that it has planned out my itinerary by day. Here is where AI usually fails. It thinks you can get from a museum to a dinner spot instantly. So to fix this, we will give it another command. We will ask it to calculate the travel times between the stops, and if there's any transition taking longer than half an hour, we're asking it to give us an alternative. So now it's listed all of my stops with the estimated travel time, and it's telling me if it's under the 30 minutes that I've specified. If I scroll down, I'll see that the final leg, the trip to the airport, exceeds that 30 minutes. And therefore, Gemini is giving me another option, which is to take a private transfer or taxi instead of the public transport option. Now we have our plan, but it's still in the chat interface. So what we want to do is to export this to Google Docs. To do that, we'll scroll to the end of the response and click on the 3 dots and select Export to Docs. So it's created the document. If we open that, it has saved it in a Google document. Alternatively, you can ask it to create a custom Google Map layer for these stops so that it's available on your phone. As you can see, it's now used the Google Maps add-on to plot all of the stops in my trip. You can access these easily through the Google Maps on your phone. So there you have it. In less than 10 minutes, you now have flights, a hotel, and a realistic schedule that accounts for travel time. Give this a try for your next break, and if you're looking for the copy-paste prompts I've used in this video, you'll find them in the description below. Safe travels!